significant transformations don't materialize instantly. They're the result of incremental progress, a series of choices, and the accumulation of habits, all built brick by brick. In a vibrant town, a whirlwind of activity with vendors hawking goods in the bustling market, children darting through the labyrinthine alleys, and workers scrambling to catch their buses, lived an 18-year-old. He was, by all accounts, unremarkable. Not the sharpest mind in class, not the fastest runner on the field, and certainly not the one to turn heads upon entering a room. His life was unpretentious, a modest apartment, its walls marred by peeling paint, shared with his parents and younger sister, a part-time job at a local shop, the wages of which helped keep his family afloat, and an endless cycle of trying, failing, and stubbornly trying again. Despite his persistent efforts, he was perpetually haunted by a sense of invisibility. While others seemed to surge forward effortlessly, he struggled to gain even a single step. At school, his classmates proudly displayed medals and trophies, symbols of their success. On social media, his friends flaunted new clothes, exotic vacations, and impressive achievements. Meanwhile, he diligently counted coins at the week's end, ensuring his family could meet their financial obligations. The crushing weight of comparison bore down on him. Why am I always lagging behind? He often wondered. What's the point of striving when I'm destined to fail? The thought of surrender became a constant companion, haunting his every waking moment. One evening, he found himself sitting beside his father, who was meticulously restoring an old, dilapidated chair. His father patiently rubbed a piece of sandpaper across the rough wood, stroke after stroke, gradually smoothing the surface and coaxing out a subtle sheen. The boy sighed, seeing the task as pointless. Why even bother? It will take forever. His father simply smiled. It takes time, he explained. One stroke may seem insignificant, but 1,000 strokes can transform everything. Those words struck him with a force no classroom lecture ever could. For the first time, he grasped a profound truth: success isn't about grand leaps, but about consistent, measured steps. That night, sleep eluded him. The image of the chair became indelibly etched in his mind. Maybe he didn't need to sprint ahead like everyone else. Maybe all he needed to do was keep moving, one deliberate step at a time. The very next morning, he resolved to put this newfound lesson to the test. He woke up an hour earlier than usual. He didn't undertake anything particularly ambitious. He simply retrieved a dusty book from his shelf and read 2 pages, just 2. It seemed inconsequential, almost laughable. But when he finished, a spark ignited within him. The following day, he repeated the exercise, 2 more pages. And he kept doing it, day after day. A month later, the boy who had always struggled with reading had completed his first book. It wasn't merely about the knowledge he had gained, it was about the undeniable proof that small steps, when repeated consistently, could lead to significant achievements. Of course, life didn't suddenly become a breeze. His friends mocked him. What's the point of reading just 2 pages a day? They scoffed. What difference can 10 push-ups possibly make? They teased. You're wasting your time. Some mornings, exhaustion won, and he succumbed to the urge to sleep in. On other days, doubt whispered insidious lies: this is futile. You'll never catch up. But he remembered his father's chair. 1 stroke may seem small, but 1,000 strokes change everything. So, he persevered. Months bled into seasons. He didn't immediately notice the changes within himself, but others slowly began to. His 2 pages of reading blossomed into 5, then 10. His mind expanded with new ideas, and he began to express himself with newfound confidence, surprising even his teachers. His morning stretches evolved into a gentle jog, and the jog gradually transformed into full-fledged runs. His body grew leaner and stronger. His habit of saving a few coins each day developed into a small fund, which he used to buy tools and begin repairing watches for his neighbors. What once seemed insurmountable, reading books, building physical strength, launching a business, was now materializing before his very eyes. Not through sudden good fortune, but through quiet consistency. Years slipped by. By his mid-20s, the boy was no longer the invisible struggler that everyone overlooked. He had cultivated a small but reputable repair business that people trusted. He had devoured dozens of books, enriching his mind with wisdom. His body radiated the strength forged by discipline. One day, he received an invitation to speak at a local school. Nervous but resolute, he stood before rows of eager children. The same boy who had once doubted his own abilities was now being asked to inspire others. He shared with them a simple truth: success isn't about making giant leaps, it's about taking small steps. Every day, you're given 24 hours, he said. What you do with just one of them can change your life. Read one page. Save one coin. Take one walk. Start small, but never stop, because small steps, when repeated consistently, create remarkable results. The children listened, their eyes wide with wonder. Teachers nodded in agreement. And in that moment, he realized that his journey wasn't solely for his own benefit, it was a lesson meant to be shared with the world. By his 30s, his once tiny watch repair endeavor had flourished into a thriving workshop, employing several apprentices. His reading habit had blossomed into a personal library, filled with volumes of knowledge. His fitness routine provided him with the stamina to navigate challenges that would have broken others. He was respected not for flashes of brilliance, but for unwavering reliability. People trusted him because they had witnessed his journey, slow, steady, and unyielding. Whenever someone asked him about his secret to success, he would simply smile and reply, "There is no secret. I just took small steps every day and refused to give up." Looking back, he recognized a profound truth: one page a day transforms you into a reader. One coin a day makes you wealthy. One act of kindness a day makes you loved. And one step a day takes you miles ahead. Success wasn't hidden in luck or shortcuts, it was hidden in the power of habits. As he walked through the town, people greeted him with warmth and respect. But in his heart, he still remembered the boy who had once compared himself to others, the boy who had been on the verge of giving up. He remembered sitting with his father, watching the chair being sanded, stroke by stroke. And he knew that moment had planted the seed for everything that followed. One stroke may seem insignificant, but 1,000 strokes can transform everything. In his later years, he dedicated himself to teaching others, students, apprentices, even strangers he met in the park. He shared the same wisdom he had once learned. Don't chase shortcuts. Don't despair if your progress seems minimal. Small steps are not insignificant, they are seeds. With patience, they will blossom into forests of success. And so, his story spread. Parents told it to their children. Teachers told it to their students. Workers whispered it to one another during long, arduous days. The boy who had once believed he was destined to fail had become a living testament to the transformative power of persistence. This story teaches us that greatness isn't found in avoiding failure or achieving overnight miracles. Greatness is found in rising every day and taking one step forward, no matter how small. Every small action carries more weight than you realize. Success isn't about speed, it's about consistency. Keep moving forward, and one day you'll be amazed at how far you've come. If this story has inspired you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing motivational stories.